What is good? It's your friendly neighborhood boot nerd here, and today I'm gonna give you the top 5 best kids boots. Because more and more really good football boots made specifically for kids are popping up everywhere. So today we're gonna see which the best one actually is and where you get the most value for money. So make sure you're subscribed and let's start it off with number 5. And that boot comes from a brand that I didn't initially expect would be on the list. We're talking New Balance with their Visaro 2 Control. And yes, actually this is a takedown model, but it's a solid and rather comfortable takedown model with its soft and relatively well padded upper. Now that means that shooting and getting tackled won't hurt just as much. And also we have some really short studs. That means that hopefully you'll avoid potentially nasty twists to the young ankles and knees. So hopefully less injuries. This is a very good value for money entry-level boot that'll set you back just 50 euros. In number 4, we have the Adidas Messi 16.1 for kids, obviously. And this is more or less the same as the adult version of the boot, with a soft knitted upper but with a different sole plate, because we've got the one from the Messi 15.1 that is a little bit more flexible, which is better and more comfortable for feet that are growing, as most kids' feet are. But we're talking about a boot that will fit most feet reasonably well. It's got a good grippy touch in the ball and more or less nothing in the way when you strike it. And the adults version is a lovely football boot, and so is this. And it'll cost you 120 euros. Just like on my list for the best boots of 2017, the evoPOWER Vigor 1 for kids is number 3 on my list. And in reality though, this is the equivalent of the adults evoPOWER Vigor 2. So it is a takedown. And that means you won't get the one-way stretch Adidas synthetic on top of the spandex sock construction, but you will get the spandex sock and the awesome fit from the high-end evoPOWER Vigor 1. From the adults line, that is. But also it has better durability because the synthetic is thicker. So there's that on top of everything. And this will set you back 100 euros. In second place, we have the Nike Hypervenom Phantom 3DF for kids. Now this is the only high-end model from Nike for kids that is made with a full fly-knit upper. And that means that you get the flywire cables to give you the brilliant lockdown, you get the awesome sock-like fit, and you get an awesome touch on the ball. And despite this boot not necessarily having the rate-dependent foam inside the 3D pods, or for that matter, the hyper-reactive sole plate, this is a very good boot that is worth the admittedly steep 180 euros. But in terms of innovation and technology, this is by far the best boot from Nike made for kids that you can get. For honorable mentions, I gotta throw some love to the PUMA Evo Speed SLS, the Adidas X16.1 and the PUMA Evo Touch 1, all of which are very good boots for the price. Now you might be thinking, where is the Superfly, the Magista or the A17.1 for that matter? And they're not on the list because the high-end kids version is essentially the same as the adults takedown version, just like we saw with the PUMA evoPOWER Vigor 1 and 2. But unlike the PUMA evoPOWER, there is a pretty big gap in technology and quality between the kids and the adults boots, and the high-end, low-end, whatever. And also you pay a relatively high-end price for the high-end kids boots. So that's the reason behind it. But with all that out the way, let's move on to the best boot on the list. Because the Adidas X16 Plus Purecontrol is pretty much the same as its adult counterpart, which means that you get the stretchy foamy upper, you get the tech fit sock, and you get the lace cover. And that means that even in kids' sizes, you get one of my favorite boots on the market with everything included. The elegant touch, the great comfort, and the awesome striking capabilities with more or less nothing in the way. And the only real big difference is that here, the logo is painted on instead of being a solid plastic material. But I think you guys will live through it, even with this costing 200 euros. But on the other hand, if you want the best kids boot, this is it. Right, this was my top 5 best kids boots list. But what does your top 5 look like? You should let me know in the comment section right down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit the green button right up there. Destroy the like button if you had a good time. And if you enjoyed the video, why not share it with your friends? And guys, With those words, I'll see you later next time. I'm signing off. Cheerio. Today, you can win an Adidas X16 Plus Purecontrol. Just tell me your top 5 kids boots list down below, and I'll pick a lucky winner.